I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to the new year. It's the one and only holiday season. We got a whole bunch to get to. We got a lot of rapping. So let's make it happen. Red dots on. Live Fox 5. I ain't even here to waste your time. Let's get to it. What's going on, man? It's the one and only holiday season. You're here for a reason, and today is episode 14. 14. I don't know why I put emphasis on 14, but hey, welcome to episode 14 of the Road to 1,000. The Road to 1,000 subscribers, Road to 1,000 followers, Road to 10 to 15 pounds lost in 2024. Whatever the road it is that you're on, I'm on the road with you. Hopefully you're having a great start to the year 2024. Hopefully you had a great New Year's resolutions. Hopefully you was already attacking those goals prior to the new year, so you're not going to get caught up in this funk of what do I do this year? Once March comes, once February comes, and everybody is falling off the bandwagon, you're still on the road to your journey. And don't worry, brother, sister, I'm right there with you. Tonight, it's a special one, man, because we're going to talk about your preparation for your success. We already know success is coming. Success is already in the cards. You are already destined to be successful. It's only up to you if you're going to play out the story. But let's say you play out the cards, right? Let's say you get successful. The question of the day is, are you prepared for your success? And a lot of times, people are looking for the lottery ticket, right? People are looking for, I want to blow up tomorrow. I want to have the $1 million in my hand. I want to have the big house with the mansion and all these things that come along with it. I want to have the fame and the fortune that I see Kai Cenat, Beyonce knows, Stephen Curry, LeBron James, all these famous people. I want to have what they have. But are you prepared for the success? Imagine if success hits you tomorrow, if you got everything you wanted right now, tomorrow it comes right at your doorstep, says, hey, you got 1 million followers, big dog. Hey, you won the lottery. Congratulations. Hey, that goal that you said you wanted to accomplish is done. It's there. Would you be prepared for it? Would you be able to maintain that success? And that's the question that I think, and not even I think, that I want to dive into today, because we get so caught up on the goal, right? We get so caught up on wanting to attain the dangling piece of bacon in front of us, or, whatever that is that's in front of you. You want to get to that destination so bad, and you would do anything to have it. And a lot of people do a lot of different things, as we've seen Cat Williams coming out here talking about people are doing X, Y, and Z for the fame and for the success. People are not speaking the truth. But if you start looking at it on the truth side, there's a journey that goes to reaching that destination. There's a process that you have to take in order to reach that goal. There are steps that need to be taken, and you can't skip the steps. Word to Brandon. There's no reason for you to skip a step, because each step is a foundational piece on your way to getting to that top floor. So can you, oh man, I'll mess it up. Fuck it, we'll take it out. That's going to be one edit, but I don't even like edits. Just flow, bro. See, even with this, you're going to get some mess ups. You're going to get some relapses. You're going to get some, it's all wrong. You might think it's wrong, but guess what? It's part of the game. Part of the game. So on this road to whatever, you're going to see a bunch of faults from me, and that's okay. I'm not worried about it, because this isn't the final form. This isn't where I am going to be. Like, it's part of the process. So keep that in there. Life lesson for you in real time. Charge it to the game. But can you really look at your life right now and say, am I doing what needs to be done in order to have the things I say I want to have? Are you working out consistently to have the body that you want? Can you say proudly and confidently that you're doing the process, you're doing the plan in order to get to the goal? And that's a hard question to have, because me personally, I know I'm not doing what needs to be done to accomplish the things that I say I want to accomplish, or the things I say I want to have done. And that's the gap where you start feeling stressed out. You start feeling like I'm in limbo, I'm not doing enough, or I just need to be doing something. It's because you have a goal, you have a vision, you've already established it once in your mind that, hey, I want to do this. And now the next step is to take action and actually do it. It's been a lot of talk on social media about having the dopamine hit of just saying your goals, which is why the New Year's resolution is such a hard thing, or something that I think as the years go by and as you get older or just become more mature, you try to avoid making New Year's resolutions. You just want to have goals and keep hitting them. Don't wait for the new year. Each day is a new day. Each opportunity is a fresh start. So why would you wait for the new year to actually get started on something that you say you truly want? But that's what's going on with social media. You get these dopamine hits by telling people, I'm going to do this year. And the fact that you told them your goal, you said it out loud, now you're good. You told everybody, hey, I said I wanted to do this. They cheer you on. Hey, we see you. Okay, get to it. I'm going to check back in. Nobody checks back in. So by you just announcing your goal, that's pretty much you accomplishing your goal. And that's the problem. That's something that needs to be corrected. That's something that we as a community need to fix. We need to have accountability partners. We need to have somebody that we can confide in and express our ups and downs with goals. Do you have that person that you can reach out to who's checking, or not even reach out to, who reaches out to you and lets you know, hey, or just checks in, yo, you said you was trying to do XYZ, trying to do boop to boop. What's up? Where you at? And can you tell them the truth? Can you be open and honest and transparent enough to say, hey, dog, I ain't even do it this week, bro. I ain't even get to it. Why didn't you? Why couldn't you? You said you wanted this, right? This is something you said you wanted to do. Why didn't you do it? Honesty this year, man. Watching that Cat Williams video and the things that have transpired after it, obviously a big news event. It's not even just a black culture event. It's like everywhere. But the truth needs to be revealed this year, and not amongst the news and all this gossip that you see on the internet. The truth needs to be revealed within you. You have to start being true with yourself. Are you going to be true and honest and transparent with yourself this year to say, hey, I want to do this and I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to the game plan, even though right now I'm not scoring. Even though right now I'm not getting the views. Even though right now I'm not losing the weight. I can't see it right now. Disruption always follows intention. Word to Myron. Once you set out that intention to say, I'm going to do something, I want to become this individual, the next thing that follows it is disruption. It's like a universal law when you think about it. Because if you were to just get everything you wanted after you announced it, or you wanted to manifest it, hey, I want $1,000. Next thing you know, hey, got $1,000 for you. Oh my God, life would be sweet. Life would be sweet if you got everything you wanted as soon as you got it. But that's why I don't even want to say idolize, but we look up to and we revere people that are successful. That's why you have to keep going. Because once you realize that this disruption is going to come, there's going to be something that is going to be a hindrance to your path. Point blank, period. Whatever you set out to do, there is going to be something that follows it and says, hey, I want to see if you really about it. I want to see if what you said rings true. Talk is cheap. You can talk all you want, but can you put the action? Can you actually do what needs to be done? That's where it reigns supreme. Like, man, and it's so hard. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. It's simple. Life is very simple. People break it down in analogies and fables and stories. It can be explained beautifully and very simply put. But for you to actually go out there and do it, that's where people are going to respect you. That's where what you do or what you start saying holds weight. Because now they've seen you do it. They've seen you in action. They've seen the work you put in. And that's why you'll be more deserving of the goal, of the success when you get there. Success is not made for everybody. And that's a harsh truth. Because there's a lot of people who want to be successful. There are a lot of people who have these bright ideas. Bright ideas come to everybody. It's only a few people that act on them. And it's insane to think about it because you don't have to be super creative for this to happen. You don't have to invent something brand new. You don't have to be the Elon Musk of the world. You don't have to be a NFL commissioner or Roger Goodell or, Adam Silver. You don't have to be the big thing that's making a new invention. And I don't even think those guys really invented anything now that I think about it. But come on now. You get what I'm saying. You don't have to be the one that invents this brand new thing that nobody's ever thought of and it's me. IP loading, patent pending. Rock with your boy. You don't have to do that. What you have to do, though, is become consistent. Can you be consistent long enough to get to the goal? If we've already established that there's a universal law that disruption follows intention, and you already have established that you are destined to be great, there is no if, ands, or buts. The only thing you have to do is weather the storm. And that turns the rookies into the pros, the amateurs into the veterans, or whatever the case may be. I got to get some better analogies. But that's what makes you him, her. That, just be one to cuss sometimes. Let loose. That's what makes you the one. When you actually go out there and do the work, oh man. And that's where the wisdom lies. All this is, in a circular fashion. You have knowledge and understanding. You read a book, you have knowledge on it. You can recite it back, that's understanding. Who's applying the principles? Who's out here actually doing the work? Who's gaining the wisdom? That last one, those principles, that's wisdom. Can you go out there and say, I did it, become a success at it, and then go back and then teach it to somebody else? You can't teach it to nobody if you ain't never did it before. How you going to tell somebody to be a success and you not a success? You could tell them the principles that you're applying yourself, but don't go out here and have this bravado of I'm them and you ain't got there yet. Build a community that's all trying. build a foundation of individuals that's all coming together, that's learning the game over and over, whatever it is that you want to do. Because on this path, on this journey, on this road to 1,000, I might be talking about this, and I want to encourage somebody to do what they want to do. My goal, and through these videos, is to get 1,000 subscribers. And how do I do that? By consistently showing up. So if 1,000 subscribers came to me tomorrow, would I be prepared? No. Probably more than half of the people would unsubscribe because I'm not consistent. I mean, the list can go on and on, but you can stop right there. I'm not consistent. And once you get to the layers of consistency, you'll realize that I might not have good hooks. I might not have a way to keep talking on and on and on. I have to develop a way to get in front of the camera and not be shy. I have to get in front of a camera and be able to talk to myself for however long I'm going to sit here and talk for. But that comes through consistency. You do your goal, whatever it is that you want to do. Say you want to play video games and you want to stream. You're going to start out at the bottom. That's the disruption. The intention is already there. I want to play video games. I want to stream. I want to have the success of a big streamer. Okay, what are the steps? And that's where the disruption comes. Can you work your way through the disruption, understanding that the disruption is only building you to get to the success? You don't know that those breaking points, those failures that you're having, they're building you up for your success. Because if you had got everything you wanted from the start, you wouldn't have known that you needed this type of equipment. You wouldn't have known that, okay, at this point in time, my audience likes watching this. You wouldn't have known that, okay, shoot, I can't do this all alone. I'm going to have to get a team. But I have to understand the whole foundation. So once I hire somebody to do something, now I can teach them how to do it because I've been doing it on my own. You're going to start on your own. Go back to episode 13. You are the brand. When you start out actually building this foundation of what you're trying to accomplish, don't expect somebody to come out here and see your vision. They won't understand it because it's only in here right now. It's only in your mental. Nobody will get the dream that you fully comprehend because it's your dream. The mission, the objective, the goal is to turn that dream into a reality. Can you do the hard stuff long enough till you get to a point where you don't have to do it anymore? Or it's just not hard and you just enjoy doing it. You realize throughout the process, oh, I love doing this and I'm going to continue to do it. Be consistent. Creativity will come through consistency. You will start to figure out new ways to do what the goal requires if you're consistent. Coming in and this preaching to the choir, talking to myself for the most part. But if it applies or if it doesn't apply, let it fly, bro. I should be talking in front of a camera 24/7. If the goal is to use my personality to be in front of a camera. Does that make sense? If you are trying to play the video game professionally, or for somebody to think that their money, you're playing the video game is way better or more important than their money and they're willing to give it to you, you should be on that video game whenever you can. I ain't about to say 24/7 because you gotta get that money on. Gotta get to that money on, that cheddar. But for real, like, life should be enjoyable. And whatever that enjoyable part is to you, you should be doing that. Point blank, period. People are coping through life through their hobbies. And it just so happens that we live in an age where you can make money off of it. You can make a living. But you have to be consistent. There is no big brand, put your name in it. There is no holiday season. You're here for a reason if holiday season never shows up. How they gonna know what the reason is if holiday season is never here? Like, be for real with yourself. Let's lock in 2024. What are we really doing here? Are we here to play? Are we here to just joke around, or are we really getting to it? And I ain't even saying the money part, because I think once you get to a point of loving the process so much, the money has no choice but to come to you. So forget the money part. Scratch that out. Are you going to do what you want to do for the rest of your life? Or are you going to sit here and build somebody else's life? The company that you go work for, they consistent. You show up 5 times out of the week. They are consistent. That role, that duty, and responsibilities that you hold is consistent across the board. They have people doing a job that they don't want to do anymore. But it was because they were consistent in doing it themselves. Start from zero. Start from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's why I love music so much. Quick side note, quick rant. I think if you looked at life as an artist, like close your eyes with me for a second and just imagine that the goals that you're trying to reach, look at them from an artist perspective, from a singer, songwriter, rapper, producer, whatever the case may be, from that lens, making music. Uh-oh, had a burp. It's not coming. Ooh. There it is. Ooh, there. Saw it. Dab on them. I had 2 of them. Stay away from people. Make sure you're not putting it in your hands. Don't put it in your hands. What is this, 2015, Cam Newton? All right, get back on track, man. Looking at your goals, looking at your life from a music artist's perspective. You would not know who Drake was if Drake only dropped every once in a while, starting from the bottom. Now he's here. He can take the time to go do other things, not really do nothing, and when he drops, you're listening because it's Drake. But to start off, people don't know who Aubrey Graham is. People don't know who a Jermaine Cole is at the beginning. Everybody starts from who are you? Who do you know here? You say you're trying to do what? Man, go ahead. Nobody's going to believe you. But if you keep putting out music over and over and over again, and you start refining the craft, because I'm pretty sure the music at the beginning ain't the same as what Drake is putting out now, what a Jermaine Cole is putting out now. It starts somewhere, but they wouldn't have known what to correct if they weren't consistent. And then you just keep dropping music. And now you can go at your own tempo. Look at a La Russell. La Russell dropping music every 2 minutes. Shout out to the boy. He got the blueprint. That's how I'm looking at it now. He looking at music like we look at content. How often can you post content? His music is content at the end of the day. So shout out to the boy, La Russell. Can you do your goal every day? What's the goal? Okay. Every single day. Each day is different. Each day is unique to its own. So don't look at it as like, oh, I got to do this again. Hell, we not where we trying to be. Yeah, I got to do it again until I get to where I want to be. And guess what? At that point, we got to double down. There ain't no point in getting to the spot and then stopping. I got all this. I got a lot of stuff to uphold now. Now I got to keep going. Getting started is the hardest part. If you could get started, I promise you, it'll take you a long way. Because the nerves, every time you start, it's not like it goes away. I'm on episode 14. And this is a real life example because I like giving real life examples. I want you to know that you're not alone. You got me. You got a friend in me. Yes, you do. Look, man, even with me, however you cut it, you might be watching this video, might think I'm trash, might think I'm amazing. I think I'm the bomb.com. Holla at your boy. But even myself, I get caught up in procrastination, in fear, in I'm worried. I don't think it's going to be good. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Even with this video, it took me, we won't say the time, but it took a long time for me to get started on this video because of self-doubt saying, maybe you shouldn't post this. And we're not even to the posting part yet. We just talking about the pressing record and turning on the mic. Took me a long time. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be more times that it happens where I'm like, I don't think anybody wants to hear my voice. I don't think anybody wants to listen to what I got to say. Why would anybody want to listen to what AJ has to say? Got to get that out of your head. Got to get that person. Got to get them away. That self-doubt will kill you. And not physically kill you, but like mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You get what I'm saying. It'll kill you. Because you'll sit there and not do nothing. And doing nothing alone, oh, Lord, it'll drive your brain insane. Insane in the membrane. I'm telling you. And if you don't believe me, do nothing for an entire day. Like absolutely nothing. Some people will lie to you and be like, oh, I could do that. That's easy. I sit in the bed all day. Okay. All day. Don't pee, don't eat, don't do nothing. Just sit in that bed. Tell me how far it gets you. We went on tangents. We went on runs. We went on bars that drive cars, get into the stars, take you really far. I got a very simplistic rhyme scheme. It's like a AA. I need a AB. I need to add a C. I need to add I'm going to get there, though. Don't worry. That's going to be another thing I'm working on. I'm going to make some music. And we'll leave it at that because that'll be another rant in and of its own. But I'm going to make some music just because. Why not? I'm alive. Why not just try and do everything? That's my last rant. Last rant of the day. Y'all going, hey, if y'all here with me, listen. I'm telling you. These be rants, but they be good. I promise you. Just listen. Why wouldn't you try some... Sorry. Gotta use the verbiage. Why wouldn't you try some shit out? You alive, bro. We sitting here like fencing ourselves in. You ain't even gave it to the world for them to say, yo, you suck. You ain't even give it to the person for the opportunity for them to even look at it. You telling yourself like, dog, don't even do that. Like, this your lane. Is it your lane? Is it, Jamal? I don't know why I said Jamal. But for real, like, why would you fence yourself in and not even explore the opportunity of what it might be while you're alive? Why wouldn't you, and on a very low scale, why wouldn't you try that food if you're not allergic to it? You're fencing yourself in. Now, on a higher level, why wouldn't you try to do something that's going to elevate your goal or get you closer to your goal and you don't even know what the outcome may be? Fear is worrying twice. Like, why would I worry about something that ain't even here yet? Fear is a mind killer that disintegrates from within. Face that shit, bro. Face it. And then conquer it. It's all that's to it but to do it, baby. We got some house notes for y'all, some housekeeping. Because we're trying to do cool things out here. February 9th from 7 to 10 p.m. If you are in the Richmond, Virginia area, not only, I wish we could do it live. Maybe we'll do it live. But mess that up. But February 9th from 7 to 10 p.m. If you're in the Richmond, Virginia area and you're looking to find those like-minded individuals, you're trying to connect and collaborate with the creatives of the world, and this is not doing it for you. You need to be face-to-face. You need to interact with people in real life. Come to the network. This is going to be my second networking event that I'm hosting, but trust me, it's bigger and it's better. The first one, we got a lot of people to show up. And by a lot of people, we got about like 45, 50 on a month's notice, which was really cool. And I think it gave the broad objective of what we're trying to accomplish. But this one, we're starting 2024 with a bang. We're going to have some guest speakers. We're going to have a couple panels that will be discussing their road and their journey of how they became a creative in their own right, in their own space. And hopefully there'll be some tips and tricks and insights that they can give on how you, whatever that journey looks like for you, how you can get started on yours, how you can get to the goal faster, quicker. Because at the end of the day, if I've accomplished a goal and I can help you get to it faster, I'm going to pull you up. So yeah, February 9th from 7 to 10 p.m. The network. Be there or be square. Find tickets on my website. That is theholiday.co. THEHOLLIDAY.co. CO. Early bird tickets are ending very, very soon. So if you want to go ahead and get it for a bang for your buck, I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you do it while you can. I appreciate you guys coming and joining me on this journey. Please, if you're on the road to a journey, a destination, and you're looking for an accountability partner, feel free to reach out. Feel free to hit me up. Make my hotline bling. It's enough Drake references, I think, for the day. But you know what to do, man. Make sure you love on your peoples. The destination means nothing if the journey isn't worthwhile. So always defer to the journey. Remember to stay goofy. And I got it today. I think I forgot it last time. But always put something on your lips. They're not paying, so they don't get to see it. But always put something on your lips. It's cold outside for real. And I don't want you out here looking crusty. Love, peace, and whatever grease you put on your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.